Sometimes I feel like I've forgotten how to be a normal person. When I'm home in my apartment, I literally just bounce off the walls. And I love my apartment, it's really comfortable, but I don't even know what to do with myself. I do enjoy being home, but I am my most comfortable when I'm gone. For the last 10 years, I've been on the road about 8 to 10 months out of the year, playing anywhere between 150 shows to 200 shows. It's always been pretty easy for me to leave things. It may take me a couple of months to realize that it's time to leave, but when it's time to leave, it is time to leave. Moved to Florida because my family brought me there, and I left Florida to go to Texas because of school, and I left Texas to go back to Florida because I couldn't afford to live anywhere else, and I left Florida to go to Seattle for a girl, and I felt like it was time that I leave to go somewhere that I just wanted to go for me. I had just been dumped by my girlfriend. My best friend got dumped by his girlfriend, and shortly thereafter my manager got dumped by his girlfriend, and so all of us sort of just hit the road together, and we just stayed out on the road just playing as many shows as possible and never taking any days off. And that was really when my career started to form and the show started to become more real. People started to learn the words of the songs, and it felt more like a life choice and less like just a permanent vacation. It's an odd thing, but you do get really lonely being surrounded by a ton of people, and generally being surrounded by a ton of people who really love and adore you. Oftentimes only get to see a person for 30 minutes after a show, but the loneliness that comes when I'm out on the road compares nothing to the nervousness that comes when I'm stationary. America's sort of my hometown, and all of the different states are sort of just different neighborhoods that I may see, once a month or every 4 months, and I'm just sort of bouncing around between different neighborhood bars and seeing my friends that live on the north side and my friends that live on the south side of America. It got to a point where everything I did was for my work, and so I'd never get comfortable taking time off. I'd take 2 days off, and then I would start to panic. The motorcycle literally saved my life. When you get on the motorcycle, you leave everything. You can't talk on the phone, you can't text, you can't look at the internet. That kept me from going crazy. It kept me from losing my mind and just falling down a rabbit hole on music. So now it's a weird thing. When I get home from tour, all I want to do is get on the motorcycle and leave home. The refuge that I've found from music and touring is more leaving. It's been over 10 years since I left, about 2,000 shows since I left, 4 continents I've explored since I left. Couldn't even tell you how many countries I've seen because I left. And every night I leave it again. I leave to make it to the next town, to leave it all on stage, to leave them wanting more. It's in my blood to leave. I was born to leave, and I will never stop leaving, to make sure that no matter what I leave behind, I will never be left with regrets.